Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Self-Love Sunday Live. In today's session, I am going to be talking about how to raise your vibrational energy. And before we get into it, I just want to let you know to sign up to my newsletter if you haven't done already, because in my newsletter, I share lots of insights into my life and how I am raising my vibration into a place of self-love constantly, and also how I use yoga and meditation in my life. So definitely go and sign up to my newsletter. I also share discounts and things on my events and workshops and retreats. So if you want to participate in any of those and you want to get the discounts, the exclusive discounts for my newsletter readers only, then make sure you sign up to my newsletter. And again, you can do that either by going onto my website, or I shared a link in my stories yesterday, so check that out. I'll also try and add it into the comments as well. So once again, today I want to talk about raising your vibrational energy. And I want to talk about this in respect of being the good girl and being the bad girl. And obviously I am a female, so I'm giving it a female perspective. But if there's any males watching, you can also interpret this as being the good boy or the bad boy, right? So what I want to talk about is that in this life, we live in this world of duality, right? So there is, there are good things, there are bad things, there's positive, there's a negative, there's light and there's dark. So we really need to be able to go within ourselves and understand the perfect and the imperfect and the good and the bad, and see how that can help us to find an equilibrium and a sense of balance within our life. So in order to embrace these two sides of yourself, I think it's obviously really important to be the good girl and to be kind and respectful to yourself and to others. But at the same time, it's also important to be bold, to be brave, to speak your truth, to stand up for yourself, to stand up for things that you believe in. And sometimes in doing that, when you do stand up for yourself and perhaps you say something that you've not said before and you've actually followed your truth, it is going to make other people feel uncomfortable. Like, it is going to make other people feel uncomfortable. And you've got to get okay with that. You've got to get okay with not being liked. And I think for so often we can really put ourselves out there trying to do things to make people like us. But actually we need to be doing the opposite in order to respect ourselves. So if there's something that you're feeling or thinking and you're not saying it because you don't want to upset somebody, then you need to actually think about, like, how can I actually say this in a respectful way that's respecting like my wishes and my truth, and also getting your point across without being, rude or anything like that. You can still respect yourself and respect the other person by speaking your truth. And often, like, when you step into this part of yourself where you're being bold and you're being brave and you're following your truth, you might start to think, oh, what are these people going to think of me? Are they going to think that I'm being selfish or unkind or disrespectful? Am I the bad one? You're being bad, or you're being naughty, as we kind of have maybe grown up used to hearing that word when we've really stepped out of line, but we've kind of done something that honors ourselves. But what these other people think of you is really none of your business. It really doesn't matter what these people are thinking of you. But what does matter is what you think of yourself, right? So if you're thinking, I'm scared of what these people are going to feel, or what they're going to say, or what they're going to do if I say this or say that, or do this or do that, or I really just want to make them happy, then I think you're going to stay in that low vibration. You're just going to stay in that low vibration, this vibration of low self-worth, low self-esteem. And that is where you're going to hold yourself in that place. And then that's where they want to keep you as well, because that's what they're used to and that's the vibration they're in. So when you start to step out of that vibration, they're going to be a bit like, oh, what is going on here? But you need to just keep following that and really be brave and strong within yourself and have a good foundation of strength of who you are and what you want to say and what you want to be, in order to allow yourself to come out of that low vibration and to step into that place of a higher vibration of self-love and self-respect. And I think as well, when you do these bold actions for yourself and you speak your truth and you eliminate the fear and you step into a place of actually being just brave and courageous to really honor yourself, then I think when you can instead look at it as an act of love, not just for yourself but also for others, it's an act of love, then it can start to become easier. It's not so hard. And I think also if you stay in your low vibes, it's really not serving you and it's not serving anyone else really. And I just really want to encourage you all today to, yes, be kind and polite to people. It's definitely important. Be respectful. But also when you're feeling something, you're feeling that you need to speak up for yourself and you need to share something, an inner truth that you're experiencing that perhaps is different to the way that you've been behaving all your life, you're actually stepping into a place of being brave and being bold and going against the grain. And I really want you to honor that and to raise your vibe and to give yourself permission to do that. But at the same time as you give yourself permission to raise your vibration, you also give other people permission to do so too. Because suddenly they can see, actually, she's changed, and maybe I need to change too. And sometimes people will change like that, and sometimes they won't. And if they won't, it's okay. You just let them have their path, and with full love and respect for them, you might need to step away so that you can really honor yourself and, go walk your path, walk the path that you need to walk. And so that's kind of what I wanted to cover today. I feel like it's very short and sharp today. I just think that there's just a message I wanted to get across, is that you really need to step into that place of a high vibration. And in order to do that, it can feel really scary and people are not going to like it. Nobody's going to like it. And I know the path that I've been walking on, there's been so many people who don't like me. And it's totally I'm okay with it if they don't like me. I have full love and respect for them. Yes, I've had to step away from certain relationships and situations, and I really feel like I'm actually in a happier and healthier space. And I wish all the best for all those people, but I'm actually a different person now. I'm just actually a different person. I've really changed my vibration, and I really am a different person, and I operate my life in a different way. So I really encourage you, if you're on this path of self-love, to just have a look at, your life, and are you honoring yourself and respecting yourself? And are you speaking your truth? And if you're not speaking your truth and you're not honoring yourself, what can you do differently? And if that means it's going to upset a few people, just look at the bigger picture of it, because they might be upset for a little while, but over time, it might shift, it might change, but will it also make you happier? And ask yourself that. And it really is important that you value yourself and honor yourself in that way. So I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who's joined in. There's been quite a few of you coming in: Versha, Christine, Michelle, Priya, and Naina. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope you found this useful. It's just like a few snippets of my thoughts and where I'm at the moment. I'd be so grateful if you could share this with your friends, your family, your followers, and anyone else who might find it of interest. And I will be back again next Sunday at 9 a.m. But otherwise, have a really good Sunday. Speak to you all soon. Bye.